Hello, dear chess friends. Today I will show you again about move g4 opening. I mean surprise move g4, and I want to show one of the interesting game against Ruslan Parimarov, his world champion, and we played very famous line d4 d5 c4 e6 knight f3 knight f6 knight c3. Bishop e7. Of course, this here is main line is bishop f4, bishop g5 to play Lasker is the typical queen's gambit is position is also some moves g3, some moves a3. It's possible to play a mini e3 move, but I just want to try to play my lower move g4 for try to play interesting chess. And just to play for win. G4 is not a very popular move and is not it's just very interesting move. After G4, of course, his black position is normal, is maybe equal position, but if you want to play for win, G4 is beautiful move, very good move. First of all, is not all chess players know about this move. Is it was a new idea and is not much, maybe is I don't know 20 30 40 games after g4, but when I played this move g4, it was surprised for my opponent. After g4, how I say again, I want to replace, is very important to move every time. You need to check h6 move, because it's absolutely human move, h6. Every time is problem for white, because no g5 move, because take and pawn instructions like this, take. Now is pawn instructions f2, h2 is not very good, but still is playable and still is a very interesting position. But after g4, white can play again bishop f4. Okay, it looks like play immediately bishop f4 or to play g4, h6, bishop f4. Of course, you can play also c take d5, take h3. It's again very interesting pawn instructions, h3, g4, c6, 95, 97, 93. It's very interesting position, and it will be big surprise for your opponents, because his pawn instructions is very good. Look, this moves rook g1, just to play queen c2. And the position is near equal, but again it's kings in the center, and absolutely very interesting position, just to play e4. Okay, I mean it's very good, very interesting line. g4 h6 is good move, but also after g4 it's possible take c4. I think this is one of the main line, because after g4 it is to sacrifice c4, and the white need to know how to play after this sacrifice. I can play here e4, but it's a little bit maybe it's mistake, because it looks like I will back moves. It looks like d takes c4, e4, bishop b4. But here is I play bishop e7, g4, d takes c4, e4, it will be bishop b4, and my pawn in g4 is here maybe is not very good, but again is a very good, very interesting position. Normally white play in main line bishop c4 without pawn g4. If pawn in g2 is bishop c4 is good move, but here after knight e4 castle is pawn in g4 is bad, and it is better to stay in g2. For this reason I cannot play e4 is not very good, but still is playable. Bishop b4, queen c2 move, and again it's very interesting lines, c5, a3, queen e5, just to sacrifice, and it's very interesting position, very good pawn instructions. Okay, positions maybe near equal, but I like white position. After g4, d takes c4 is also possible to play g5 to attack knight d5, e4, take b5, and it's like gambit, and very good attack for white. And this pawn instructions, white is also playable position, and the position is near equal. After g4 is castle. He played castle. I think it was not very good idea to play against Ruslan Parimaryov g4 move, because we all know he's very good defender, and he's also very good chess player. And after g4 he played very good moves. Also, I want to show you g4 c5 move, like to play in counterplay, but here d takes c5 h6 bishop f4. Again, is very nice, very interesting position. I think it's still, I like white position. g4, he played castle, g5, knight e4, queen c2. And here, I just want to, I hope he will take knight c3. But here also, I want to show you h4 move, and c5, queen c2 is also very interesting position. Is white pawns g5, h4, but this black is absolutely no problem. Yeah, after knight e4, queen c2, I played very interesting and sacrifice pawn. After knight g5, take, h4. h4 is not very good, because normally white is normal move, but maybe it's possible to take, and to play better to play without bishop, because black bishop is very good in defense. Maybe I can to change and just to play this absolutely equal position. Again, is very interesting position. I think is I think if I will play this move h4 in next games, I prefer to take knight take g5. I think it is a very good move. Okay, I played h4, he played bishop h6. Here is also possible bishop e7. I just play e3, knight h6, bishop d3. Also is f5, a3, c6. I mean, black is position safe, but it's still g line is open, and is white maybe is good compensation here. He played bishop h6. After I played e3 move, and because after e3 I want to do long castle, he played c6, and here I played knight g5. It is I think is a big mistake, because of course when you sacrifice pawn you want to immediately go to attack, but it was not very good idea, because it was long castle is very important in this position. After knight g5 or without knight g5, I need to play a long castle. And it was better to start immediately long castle. And if play knight d7 now, is knight g5. His problem is now no f5 move, I will take e6. And the knight f6 and f4, and this very strong knight in g5, and very good attack for white. And this is very strong. You see how the rooks is very good. Just take bishop e4 is very good move, because g6 square is and knight take e4. Just take h5, and I want to play maybe take g6 or somewhere queen h2 or maybe knight h7, and this very strong attack h6. Just take and if take g5, and its position is near to win. It was very strange why I not to play immediately long castle, because after knight g5 is black is a very good move f5 now, and why is long castle is also good, and if f5 now is white can play knight g5 or knight e5, and it's very good position, very interesting position, is very equal position. And after knight g5 is Ruslan, he played very good move f5, and here is not very good attack, because now is knight in g5 little bit not very strong, and I close also my g line, rook g1, queen e7, long castle. Here again is last chance for white to attack is knight e2, and to play knight f4. I mean knight e6, knight f. Okay, maybe it's black is position some advantage, but still is very interesting position. After f5, I just play rook g1, queen e7, long castle, knight d7, f3. I want to try to play e4 move, knight f6, king b1. Of course, king every time in b1 very good. king h5, bishop d3. Black's position here is better, but he played e5 is bad move because I think he want to play in control play and not to stay in passive. Bishop d7, it was good move, and just e4, take, d take c4, bishop c4, b5, and this problem is move e5. Very good pawn, and take, sacrifice, and bishop g4. And this black back material, but is very active position. Here is black position is better, but he want to play active and he play e5. But now I will take, and take e5, queen e5, queen c5. Now again, his white position is better here because it's bishop. If you will take, I will take and open h line, and he play bishop e6. I just play f4, queen f6, and here I just take, and bishop c2. And you will see it's very bad bishop, and I will take the next move pawn, and white is some advance here. But Ruslan, he played very good. Next moves, b6, queen d5, queen e3. Maybe my last mistake here, I take queen d5. Why not queen d4? First queen d4, and after just to save e3 pawn, and maybe not g6 move, bishop is bad. Somewhere I will take this pawn, queen c5, queen d2, rook e6. I mean, solid position, but is black need to play accurately for draw. Okay, I just take queen d5, and here is queen e3, bishop f5. It looks very good bishop. Maybe I hope to take to play some moves like bishop c2, some queen d3 to mate, but he just play queen c5. After this move, I must to change queens, and if change queens, of course, is easy to play with black. I mean, it's very good chance for draw. And here I just change queens, and I play rook d5, attack c5 pawn, bishop f4, rook g4, because his last trick is bishop e3. I played the rook g4, he played bishop e3. White is no pawn, but his bishop, everything is very active, and there is absolutely no problem for white. Bishop d2, king c2, maybe I hope some b4 move, a5, a4, rook f6, rook g2, and rook f8, bishop d3. I next move rook e2, g6, take, change rooks, bishop g6, and no pawn, but it's also it's bad pawn, and it's draw position here. Just check. Okay, I think g4 is interesting idea. I hope you will play one maybe in future games. Thank you very much. Good luck.